As parents, we have the money, and we have the shelter, and we have the access to resources that the kids don't have. We also have a certain physical power over them. We can hit them, and we can lock them in their rooms, and we can force them to do things up until a certain age where we can't anymore, and then that backfires. But at least for a certain amount of time, we have all this power. The question is, how do we use that power? That's what really counts, right? So if I have the power to lock my child in their room, and I never use that power, if I have the power to withhold privileges and goods and materials from my child, and I never use that power and abuse that power, I'm teaching my child through example how to use power when they have it too. Conscious parenting is about thinking in the long term, thinking about what kind of adults do I want to raise, not what kind of child do I want to have in this moment, but what kind of deep skills and attitudes and feelings do I want my child to grow up with. I had this mother recently that was telling me about her kid who's, I think, 10, 12, something like that, and will not clean the bathroom and will not clean her room. Mm-hmm. And so and she's always on her phone. So her solution was, if I take away the phone until she cleans the bathroom, she'll want the phone, so she'll clean the bathroom. Now that is looking at behavior. And how can I modify the behavior of this child to suit my expectations and my needs? It's not thinking about why is she not cleaning the bathroom? And also, why would a person want to clean the bathroom in a family community? What reason would they want to? What reason would they not want to? When we feel part of a community, when we care about it, when we care about all the members, and when we feel cared about, we want to do what we can to support that community. But when we have resentment towards the community, especially the authority of the community, if we have resentment about the organization and the structure of it and our forced place in it, how can we spontaneously want to care about it? We can't. I get so choked up when I think about this, because I think about these kids. This is their home. This is the only place they have. This is where they want to feel safe and loved and secure. And even something as simple as taking away the phone until they clean the bathroom, it means it's not their home. It's not their home. It's not their phone. Their understanding of the community is warped that way. It's no wonder that you hear all the time kids are so terrible these days because they're not being disciplined. But the opposite is true. Kids are not taught to feel part of the community, to feel real care about their fellow human beings. Because if you can have somebody who has power over you and they use that power to make you feel bad, to adjust your behavior to their standards on their timeline, how can you feel good about that? You can't. Most people were telling me I had to be harder with her. I couldn't always say yes to her. I couldn't treat her like a friend. I had to be a parent first. That's what I always hear. I'm your parent. I'm not your friend. But I chose the opposite route. I chose to be a friend. I chose to be a guide, a wise guide friend, but I also saw her as my wise guide. I had way more to learn from her than she ever could learn from me. I could teach her how to not get burned on the stove and not run out into the street and how to eat with a fork, but she taught me about how to play and how to be curious and how to learn and how to have joy and how to laugh. Like, I got so much more. I got the better end of the deal, in the education trade. But because I thought of it that way, she grew up knowing that she had something of value.